That is one of the most common questions. In fact, I still answered this question only a couple videos ago, but with a Motorola and a baofeng, and it's the same basic principles, so let me go through the options that are going to help you and your friend talk to each other. Here I have two baofengs, both UV5Rs, what I assume you're going to be using. So the first thing I would say to look for is to make sure that you are talking on these same frequencies. As you notice, this is 146.62, this is 146.52, so let's go ahead and change this one down to 146.52. Now that they're on matching frequencies, let's go ahead and try to talk. Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Kilo Golf, Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Kilo Golf. And you see, it didn't pick it up at all. That's because I have an offset frequency up here. So we're going to go to menu option number 25
frequency direction
and turn off that frequency direction. Now, whenever you look at it, it's lighting up, but you're not hearing anything. Well, that is because the other radio has what is called a receive CT CSS tone. So I'm going to need to turn on a transmit tone for it to hear me. Or the more simpler option would be to go to the CT CSS on here and simply turn it off. That way now, after that, we can talk on there. But if you notice, this is still not talking to that radio. Once again, it has an offset frequency. Now, if I try it, Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Kilo Golf, Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Kilo Golf. So there you go. If you need to remember there is 3 main options that you need to remember. Your frequency, your tone, your shift direction, along with the offset of that shift direction. And remember, these radios are line of sight. You're really only going to get 1 mile in the suburbs, a couple miles out in very low density city, and if you are in the country on top of a peak, you might get 16 miles out of it. But that was just a couple of troubleshooting tips for you whenever you actually try to talk on these things. Remember, you have to be on the right frequency, you have to share the same tone, and you cannot have an offset frequency, otherwise you will not be talking on the same frequency.